Let's begin with homework exercise number 12 from section 6.2, part 1. Okay, we have the problem 7x divided by 2 minus 2 equals 26. What we're going to do is whenever we have fractions, we're going to multiply by the least common multiple of all the fractions. In this case, there's only one fraction, it's a 2. So you're going to simply multiply both sides of the equation by 2. You got to do it to both sides, and you've got to do it to each of the terms. So the 2 times 7 is 14x divided by 2 is 7, or you can just say the 2's cancel. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and then 1 times 7 is 7x. However, here there is no 2 in the denominator. So you copy down the minus and you take 2 times 2. This is really 2 over 1. They're both in the numerator, so you multiply, you get 4. Same idea here. The 2 times 26, you multiply them and you get 52. Okay? So now, again, we're going to multiply by the least common multiple of all the denominators. That will clear the denominators. You see, we have no more denominators, so now it's a pretty easy problem to solve. We've got the 7x minus 4, so we want to get rid of the minus 4, add 4. So then these cancel, and we would get 7x, the 0, 52 plus 4 is 56. To make it 1x, divide by 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1x. 56 divided by 7, x equals 8, which is our correct answer. Number 13. Here we have more fractions, or more denominators. X over 3 plus x over 4 is equal to 7/12. Notice, 3 times 4 is 12. So the least 3 and 4 are multiples of 12. And of course, 12 is a multiple of 12. So we can multiply both the left side and the right side by 12. That will clear all the fractions. Okay, now what happens? 12 times x is 12x. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So this would be 4x. Plus 12 times x is 12x divided by 4 is 3x, right? And then here, this is really 12 over 1. The 12's in the numerator and denominator cancel. So we're just left with a 7, right? You can do 7 times 12 is 84 divided by 12 is 7. Or you can just make it easier, cancel the 12's and get 7. Okay, now where are we at? 4x plus 3x on the left side, similar terms add them, gives us 7x. And we would divide by 7 to cancel the 7's on the left side with the x. So we would just get 1x or x. And also it happens to be 7 divided by 7 is on the right side 2, which is equal to 1. So our correct answer is x equals 1. Homework exercise number 14. 35 minus x over 5 equals x over 2. Again, nothing's common among 5 and 2, so 5 times 2 is equal to 10. So we can multiply both everything on the left side and on the right side by 10. Okay? So now 10 times 350, 10 times 35, I'm thinking of the answer. They're both in the numerator, so you multiply. So that's 350. Here, 10, copy down the subtraction. 10 is in the numerator, 5 is in the denominator. It's division. So 10 divided by 5 is 2 with the x that we have. And on this side, 10 again is in the numerator, 2 is in the denominator. So 10 divided by 2 is 5x. Okay, now again, the constant is on the left side, so we can save a step if we move the x's on the right side, right? There's x's on both sides. So to do that, I would add 2x to both sides, right? So then on the left side, the minus 2x plus 2x is 0. So what's left is 350. 5x plus 2x, of course, 5 plus 2 is 7. Then divide by 7, right? To get x, 1x or x, 350 divided by 7 is 50. So x equals 50 is our solution for the equation. Homework exercise 15. Y over 9 plus 1/2 equals y over 2 minus 1/2. Okay, 9 times 2, nothing's common, is 18, right? So the least common multiple of the denominators is 18. So we're going to multiply every fraction on both sides by 18. 18y, 18 divided by 9 is 2, right? And with the y, 18, again, 2's in the denominator, or I'm sorry, 18 divided by 2, 2's in the denominator is 9, right? Just a 9, there was no y there. On this side, 18 divided by 2 is 9 times the y. Copy down the subtraction. 18 divided by 2 is 9 again, okay? We have y's on both sides of the equation. I want to get rid of completely y's on one side, so I would subtract 2y from both sides. These cancel, gives us 0. What remains on the left is 9. 9y minus 2y is 7y minus 9. Okay, so we have now what? 9 equals 7y minus 9. We would go ahead and get rid of the minus 9 because it's added with the y term. So we have add 9, so we have 18 on the left side. Minus 9 plus 9 is 0. That's why we did it. Equals 7y. Divide by 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 1y equals 18 over 7. Now, a simplified fraction means you leave it as an improper fraction. Do not put in a mixed number. You'll see I'll put it in as 18 over 7. It doesn't reduce, and MyMathLab should give us credit for us. So again, just put a fraction, 18 over 7, and it is correct. All right. All right, let's look at problem number 16. 3y over 10 minus 4 equals y over 5 plus 5. Again, what's in the denominators? 10 and 5, right? So actually, 5 is 2 times 5 times 2 is 10. So our least common multiple of denominators is simply 10, right? That will get rid of both. So we'll multiply both terms by 10. 10 times 3 is 30, divided by 10 is 3, or 10 divided by 10 is cancels. So 3y. Don't forget here, multiply. 10 times 4, bring down your minus, is 40. 10 times y divided by 5, right? 5 is in the denominator. 10 divided by 5 is 2 with the y. And then 10 times 5, both in the numerator, is 50. So now we would go ahead and get y's on one side. We could subtract 2y to cancel out the y's on the right side. 3y minus 2y is just 1y, or just y, right? We don't need to write the 1. And then we still have, I still have the minus 40, right? So minus 40 equals, the right side is 2y minus 2y is 0. 0 plus 50 is 50. To solve for y, we're subtracting 40. So to make it 0, we would add 40 to both sides. That gives us 0, and y is 40 plus 50 plus 40, of course, is 90. So our correct answer is y equals 90. All right, let's look at problem number 17. 4x over 5 minus x equals x over 10 minus 15 over 2. Again, 5 times 2 is 10, so we have 10, 5 and 2 are both multiples of 10, so we can multiply everything by 10 to clear all the denominators. Now here again, 10 times 4 is 40 divided by 5 is 8, or 10 divided by 5 is 2. 2 times 4x is 8 with the x, so it's 8x. Now the x is in the numerator here, right? So 10 times x is 10x. Bring down the minus sign. Okay, here 10 divided by 10 is 1, right? 1x, usually we just write x. You can write 1x. Bring down the minus. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 15 times 5 is 75. Or you can first multiply 15 times 10 is 150 divided by 2 is 75. Okay, now, where are we at now? On the left side, 8x minus 10x, they're similar terms, right? They're on the same side. We can combine. 8x minus 10x is a negative 2x equals x minus 75. So let's copy it down. What do we have? A negative 2x equals x minus 75. If we subtract x, because the constant's on the right side, we'll save a step. So subtract x from both sides. Now be careful. Negative 2 minus 1, if you do it on your calculator, you will get a negative 3x. Okay? X minus x is 0. That's why we did it. Equals a negative 75. There's a negative in front of the 75, so you got to bring it down as a negative number. Divide by negative 3, right? Because a negative 3 divided by a negative 3 is a positive 1. 1 times x is x. We've got x by itself. And now we do the last step, the division. Negative divided by a negative. Negative 75 divided by negative 3 is actually a positive 25, which is the correct answer. All right, let's put it in to make sure we did it correct. All right, very good. We're going to stop this session here. If you have any questions, email me at tswers@hodges.edu, TSWIERSZ, or send me an email or call me at 239-938-7805. Thank you.